in accounting. Okay, I'd like to pass it to Jessica Ada.
Jessica Ada, are you there?
Hello.
Yeah, Jessica, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm Jessica, a student of St. John Bosco's College of Education.
Okay, great. Pass it to somebody else, please.
Oh.
Just mention a random name. Or maybe I should do the person. Okay, Christopher, would you want to take it on? Okay. Christopher, I think maybe he's not able to talk. Anybody else who wants to just give us a quick introduction about him or herself, and then.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello. Yeah, hello.
I can go. So my name is
sure.
Mercy, and I am a coordination lead at WADA. Very happy to be here, and it's great what Nana Safo is doing.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Hello. My name is John.
Sorry, go ahead.
My name is John Afrani.
Okay.
And currently I'm internal auditor at the Ghana Highway Authority.
That's great. You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, my name is Emilia Safo. I'm with WADA. I'm also a volunteer at WADA. So
okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for coming. Should I give a random seat to maybe two or three people, and then we get started? So
yeah.
Hello. By the name, yeah, hello, Richmond. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Richmond Opom. I'm a graphic designer, and also I'm a branding lead. I'm part of the branding team at WADA. So thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Good to be here. And Deku, would you want to introduce yourself? Okay, maybe you're unable to talk. Fidelia, are you able to talk?
Yeah, I'm here.
Good.
Yeah, I'm Fidelia Yabila. I'm a student of VCC. I'm currently in school.
Okay, that's great. Thanks for being here. And then we have, it looks like the ladies are now showing up a bit more. Very interesting. Rosina, are you able to talk? Okay, her microphone is not connected yet. Mohammed Mustafa, you say it and then we start from there.
Hi, Nana, can you hear me? Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
And good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, so my name is Mohammed Mustafa Yaku. I graduated from the University for Development Studies, and I read business accounting. I am currently a teaching fellow with Lead for Ghana. And so I teach ICT at a business school in Kumasi.
Oh,
right,
great.
Thank you. And part of the WADA community.
Sure, that's really great. Thanks for being here. Okay, so I may not be able to allow everybody to introduce him or herself, but it's good for everybody to be here. Congratulations for making it. And then I wish you pay attention to this particular workshop. It's actually a workshop. It's not really something like a presentation. So, when I get started, you feel free to cut me anytime you want to cut and then ask a question so that I can, justify answers to you so that you're also well aware of whatever it is that we are going to do here. So I'll get started by introducing basically what we are going to do today. So today we are going to look at a website that is called Ideascale. And Ideascale is actually a website whereby, if you get to visit, you get to see proposals that are being put into Project Catalyst. And Project Catalyst is actually a wing on Cardano where innovation actually takes place, basically. And I understand that if you are new to Cardano, or if you are also into Cardano already, you may want to engage in community advisor work in order to get, in order to be familiar with proposals, and then right from there you can further progress to maybe becoming a proposer or a mentor or any other thing that you want to do in the space. So I'll just share my screen and then we'll get started from there. Okay, so is everybody able to see my screen? You can just do a thumbs up and then we're good to go. All right, so because of this workshop, I had to actually create a new Gmail account, which I'm not really going to use for anything after this particular workshop because it wouldn't be needful. But if you are new to Cardano and you would want to experiment Project Catalyst and whatever it is that is going on there, and maybe get to know how you can also get involved and engage yourself in, and then carry out some tasks, and then if possible get some rewards, and then the knowledge as well. You may want to start from Ideascale, and the link to starting from Ideascale is actually cardano.ideascale.com. So that is a link which will take you to the Ideascale website, where you get access to all the innovation proposals. I'll put a link in the chat. So if you're not on Ideascale yet, later on you can have a look at it and then create your own account as well. So the link is in the chat. Okay, so once you open Ideascale on your on where you land, this is sort of the landing page that you do. So if you get here, you may want to accept the cookies, and then good to go from there. Network is a little bit slow, but I'm just hoping everything works well. So if you land here, this is how the interface looks like. These are categories or challenges that people are actually putting in their innovative proposals there or ideas there. So these are all challenges or categories that you can look at. But you may want to participate. And if you don't have an account, you simply have to create an account first. And then after creating that account, you have access to all the other proposals, and you can actually take part in the various tasks that are involved in the governance stage. So you may want to click on register from here. I can actually log in, but I just want to run those who are new to this whole thing through the registration process, so that when they are doing it, they don't get frustrated from there. So this is how the sign up page looks like. You input your email. So the one I just created is kofi.yesu. And please, if you are not able to hear me, please voice out so that if it is a technical issue, I'll fix it. So I have kofi.yesu 020904 at gmail.com. And then with a password, you choose a password for yourself, right? Basically. So I'm going to choose something like Ideascale 020904 asterisk. That should be a good password for me. Yeah. So I'll go again. And then the language, we are speaking English. But if you speak French, you can also browse through the options and then choose whichever language fits for you. For me, it's English, so I'll just choose English from here. And then I'll tick this particular checkbox because I want Project Catalyst to be able to send me news and updates about whatever it is that is going on in the Ideascale platform. Now you want to click on register. And let's see what pops up. Okay. So I just go to next and then I'll, yes. Just input my password. This is not really compulsory though. It's just my browser that needs to save my password for whatever reason. Okay. So now, they are telling you that you have created your account. Okay. And then please check your email to confirm your account basically. So now you want to go back to your email. So this is my email. And yes, so the email is here. They have sent me the email here. I just click on it. And then before I begin progress, okay, I would advise it takes some time to read through this particular message before you progress with the registration. Okay, and this particular link is going to lead you to a very resourceful platform where you get answers to questions that you may want to ask, you may want to ask somebody along the line. So I just copy it, or you can just keep it off head and then you click on verify my email. Yes. So now you need to input the code that you copied. So this is mine, and then I click on continue. Good. So now my account is not fully created. It is about 70% created. Now what I have to do is I need to log in. I need to try logging in, and then they will tell me what next I need to do. Okay. So already it has, because I saved my password and everything, it has showed in there. So you just put it there, and then you click on login. Good. So now this is the last step for you to create your account successfully. So you enter your name. My name is not Kofi Yesu 020904. My name is Kofi Yesu, just that. And with the username, you don't have to start it. You just leave it as it is. And then you select your time zone. I am in Africa, Accra to be specific. So I choose Africa, Accra. And then which of the definitions apply to you? Basically, what is your expertise? Where do you have expertise in? Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a marketing professional? Are you a stake pool operator? This is a little bit technical with blockchain. Are you a community manager? Are you a teacher, or other that you prefer not to say? So for me, for instance, I would choose, say I'm a teacher. Okay, you can choose more than one actually. And then they are saying for community advisors only. As I said earlier, community advisor is actually the very first task you would want to take in Project Catalyst. As it is very easy to do. Let me just mute this guy. Yeah, and then mute this guy. Yeah, now we're good to go. Sorry. So it is the very first role you would want to engage in when you join Project Catalyst, because it enlightens you, and then you become exposed to a lot of proposals. Okay, you get to determine which ones are the bad ones, which ones are the good ones, and then at least you get familiar with all of these things. So now they are saying that for community advisors only, what is your ADA payment address? And ADA payment address is an address that is generated out of the Uroi wallet. So you may want to have a Uroi wallet before you create the account. It is not compulsory though, because I can just go ahead and see it, right? But if you want to participate in a community advisor role, you need to have a Uroi wallet, because you will surely have to provide it. But this time I'm not going to provide any wallet address because I'm not focusing on that. I'm just going to save it straight up to complete my registration. Good. So now you're saying, congratulations, your profile is complete, 100% profile created, basically. So now the question is, okay, now I'm on the landing page. What do I do? What's next? Where do I go? What am I supposed to do with this page? I don't understand what the page is all about. So basically, you are getting a brief about Project Catalyst. So when we say Project Catalyst, it is an experiment in community innovation, basically providing a framework to turn ideas into impactful and real-world projects, okay? And then we are putting the community at the heart of Cardano's future development. Are you ready for the challenge? Then you take it. So this is how it works. So first of all, we innovate together. You know, if you are a voter, that is, if you hold ADA, you vote for your favorite ideas, and then you stay up to date. Basically, that is how the whole chain is like. And it's something that is cyclical. You know, it's in the form of iteration. So after every 3 months, there's another iteration that happens. Okay, good. So this is a tab that, let's say you are surfing the surface and then you get lost and you want to return back to the starting page. So when you click on this particular tab, you may want to click on community landing. You can either click on home or community landing, and then community landing will actually bring you to this home page again. But if you want to move to a particular challenge there, you know, for Fund 8, so you just go and then you choose anyone that you want to actually access from here. Okay. And then when it comes to this site, there's a search bar. You can use this search bar to search for proposals. And within the search bar, there are filters that you can actually do. So if, let's say, for instance, I'm searching for say community outreach. I click on search. So it is going to give me all proposals that are submitted in the name of community outreach, either under the challenge itself or a proposal that bears the name community outreach, basically. And this is how the filter looks like. So with the filter, you can actually, you know, set a time frame within a particular time zone that you want to get. You know, maybe a proposal was posted, let's say, last year November. You can actually set a time frame for that. And you can even look for the labels as to whether the proposal is implemented, it is edited, it is in reserve, it is private, it is selected, or it is trending. Okay, you can select that label also. And then you can also select the stage. So which stage is the proposal that you are looking for? Is it in the idea stage? Is it in the assessment stage? Is it in the plan and development? Is it launched? Is it reserved or improvement? Any, you choose from there. And then you may want to give some tags to also make the search very easier. So is it related to technology? Is it related to smart contracts, worldwide adoption, either or whatever? You just choose from there. And then you can also give some custom fields for, you know, for your search. Okay. Yeah. So that is how the search looks like. And this is the result. This is how the results also looks like. So you have about 338 idea results for community outreach. Just the sentence community outreach, it has about 338 idea results for that. Okay. And then there are 0 campaign results for community outreach. So, you know, these are all the campaigns, but there's nothing like community outreach in there. Okay. So now let's go back to the main page or the home page, which is the community landing. So I just click on it and it will take me to the home page. Good. So now we are back to the home page. And then this side, we have quick FAQ and then the voting results. So if you want to have a look at all the proposals that have passed through Catalyst and how the voting went, like which proposal got the funding, which proposal didn't get the funding, you can just click on the voting results and then you have access to all of these documents, okay, in the form of PDF. So if you click on this, you will be asked to choose from any. Okay, so from any, so from right from Fund 1 to Fund 7. Right now we are in Fund 8, and Fund 8 voting has not yet been done, so we don't have the result for Fund 8. But I have the result for Fund 7, Fund 6, Fund 5, Fund 4, Fund 3, Fund 2, and then Fund 1. Okay, so you just click on it and then you look out for whatever information that you're looking for from there. So I'll just go back to the home page. And this is actually a very good tool that they have actually brought here, you know. So here you can select the label, and then here you can select the notifications. If you want to have a look at notifications that you have received so far, maybe someone gave you kudos, you can check that from here. Maybe you subscribe to an idea and then somebody has, you know, given a comment or something. You just want to look at that from here. and then you can just look at everything that is happening in your ideas dashboard also from the all. Okay, so you can view all notifications and you can view those that you have only switched. You can also chat in Ideascale. This is the most wonderful thing that they have actually introduced. You can also chat in Ideascale. So if you want to have a chat with, let's say, a proposer or somebody on the Ideascale, you can just click on the compose and then key in the person's name, and then you have the email to it, and then you just start chatting from there. Okay. So now let's look at what the plus is. The plus is for submission of proposal. So if you want to submit a proposal, you may want to click on this red plus. Okay. And then first of all, you select a campaign. So which of the campaigns are you going to put your proposal in? And I think in Fund 8, you have about 22 campaigns or challenges that you can actually read about them, and then get familiar with whatever it is that they are requiring for you to do, and then you select any. So you select any, and then you are good to go. All right, and then you put in the title of your proposal here, and then you give a brief description about your proposal. Okay, and then you come to the tags. Okay, let me just do this guy. Sorry. Yes, so now you come to the tags. If you want to give it a tag, you give it a tag, all right? Whether it is technology-based, worldwide-based, ADA-based, token, fundraising, global scale, entrepreneur, whatever, you just give it a tag, all right? And then if you have any attachment that you want to attach to your proposal, you just click on this to also give provide your attachment. And then you can say that only allow moderators and admins to see my idea. I don't think this is something you may want to do if you really want the community to have a look at whatever idea that you have, okay? Because this limits people who can view to only admins and moderators. And then you can add co-submitters. So 2 people can submit a proposal at a time. Maybe you guys are joining forces to do. So you can have person A as the main proposer and then person B as a co-proposer in there. And then you submit the idea on behalf of, you just select from there, okay? So, yeah. So these are all people who are engaged in the community already, a lot of them actually. And then when you are done, currently we are in the ideation stage. So you may want to save it as a draft just to save a spot. And then later you can save it, you can submit it when you're done with all the refinements and everything. That is not what I'm going to do now because I'm not submitting any proposal yet. That will be done later. So just close this up. And then let's have a look at this side. So we have all the active campaigns here. We have Fund 8. You can look for Fund 7. Fund 7 is actually not active now. It has been done already. So the most active one now is Fund 8. So you click on Fund 8, and then you look out for the ideas that are in Fund 8, basically. And then when it comes to archived campaigns, we have Fund 7, which is archived because we are done with that, right? Fund 7 also archived, Fund 5. But if you want to read from proposals, or if you want to read proposals that were submitted to these particular funds, you can just click on the plus, okay, to have a look at their categories, select a category, and then select a proposal from there, and then begin to read about them, basically. And every fund's community is given the opportunity to provide or submit which challenges they want to see in the next fund. And, as I said earlier, the challenge is sort of a category that allows people to put in their proposals. And these challenges or these categories are classified in such a way that, you are supposed to read and understand what the category is actually looking for before you even classify that, okay, my proposal fits here or it doesn't fit here. You understand? So that is how it all goes from there. And then down here we have community leaders, so people who are really participating in the community. We have, Ryan, we have Matthias. It changes. It's just like that. It depends on who is most active and what is going on with whoever it is. And then we have community kudos. Kudos is not to upvote or downvote something. It is basically to appreciate maybe an idea or an effort that is being done by somebody. So as you can see, WADA, for instance, just received the kudos from somebody, it just gone up. have Emilia Safo here also giving kudos to Josh. So anybody can give kudos. Basically, you just have to click on this. And I think each and every day when you log into Ideascale, you have the opportunity to give out kudos to new people. So that is basically how that works. Okay, so now let's look at let's just go down here. No, I'm okay with all of this. Okay. All right. So now they're taking you through a quick tutorial. Okay. Maybe let me just go to the landing page and then. And we have the network messing up a little bit. Okay. So it's unfortunate my network is slowing down a bit. So that in a nutshell, that is what the interface looks like for Ideascale. Basically, I should have the chance to demonstrate one last thing. Okay, good. All right. So if you scroll down here, there are some buttons that you can click to actually have a lot of information. So if you want to join the Project Catalyst team on Telegram, you just click on this link and you have access to their Telegram chat. I think this is something everybody who joins Ideascale should do, because there are a lot of information that goes on there. You don't really need to read everything, but at least just stay up to date and then you are good to go. If you need any support with Ideascale, you just click here. And then if you want to contact a moderator, okay, you just click here. So for instance, you put in a proposal and you want to maybe remove it from a particular challenge, you can contact a moderator to help you out, and then all of those, okay? And then, you read about the project, how to submit an idea, how to browse ideas, and then the FAQs. These are all of these are provided here. So now let's look at something which is quite confusing after the upgrade. Okay, so initially, when you click on a challenge, okay, so you have the brief about the challenge, and then down here you have something like get started. You just click on that button, and then now you have access to all of these proposals that have been posted there. Okay, basically initially that's how it used to work. But now, if you click on a challenge, this is where you land, and you don't see anything like get started. So sometimes some of us, initially for the very first time after the upgrade, when I got here, I was like, well, where are the proposals? Because I'm not getting access to them. Not knowing that they have just moved it to a new tab, which is stated right here. Okay, so once you get here, you just want to click on ideas, and then you have access to all the proposals that have been submitted under this particular challenge. Okay. Yes, so the quick tutorial. And you can actually select any of these proposals to same. Unfortunate. So you can actually select any of these proposals and then read through. So if you want to select a proposal, basically just click on the name like that, and then it will open for you to read about it. Okay, so yeah. So this one is the problem statement, and then the solution statement is here, and then maybe a summary about the relevant experience needed to actually implement that particular proposal is also here, and then the amount of money a person is requesting to be able to implement successfully also stated here. All right, and then the impact of that particular proposal. This will take another time, another workshop to actually go through what the impact means, what the feasibility means, what the auditability means. Okay, and then if there are any SDG ratings, so you input it there. All right. So this person is saying to do because he has not yet fully writing the proposal. It's easier to do that. Okay, so this is the comment box. If you want to give comments on ideas or proposals, you just click on the comment section and then you type in your comments. And then if you want to be notified if maybe somebody responds to your comment or something, you just click here and then you click on submit your comment, all right? And then you're good to go. If you want to have a look at attachments that are being attached to the particular proposal, you just click on attachment section and then any attachment that is there will be shown to you as well. And this is the activity that goes on the proposal. So now we are in the submit proposal stage. We'll progress to, to refine stage and then go to finalize assets and then assets QA and the governance stage. So this is a community advisor role. This is a veteran community advisor role, and then this is the voting role, basically. So these are three main roles that you can actually participate when the process gets started.
Human rights. Oh, yeah. You have to go to
yeah, okay. Sorry. So yes, I think I've said enough. Now I would want people to ask me questions and then we continue from there. Yeah. So any questions, please? There should be questions.
Yes, I have a question, Madam.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Okay, I wanted to find out, where do you go to find proposals that have been funded?
Okay, thanks. So with Ideascale, if you want to look out for this site, and then you click on voting results. Okay. So when you click on voting results, the unfortunate is you're not going to get, say, a sheet that is displaying only the funded proposals, but rather you're going to get a PDF that contains all the proposals that took place or that were onboarded in that particular fund. So maybe Fund 7, if you click on Fund 7, you're going to get a PDF, and this PDF is going to contain all proposals that came through in Fund 7.
Can you
and then
show me where you went again, please? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, sure. So first of all, you click here. So like
I can't see your cursor.
Can you see my mouse? Can you see my mouse? Are you able to see my mouse?
Can you go back, because I'm trying to follow you.
Yeah, but can you see my mouse?
Yes, I can see.
Yeah, so just follow my mouse. So you go to this side. First of all, you go to this side and then you click on it. And then you select voting results from there. Okay, so this is where you get to. Say you're looking for proposals that were funded in Fund 7. You click on Fund 7 voting results. Okay, and this will take you to a PDF. So this is the PDF. This is how it looks like. All right, this is how it looks like. And yes, so this is the voting results for all, for Fund 7, basically. So fund winners means proposals that were funded. And if you look at a category like AI and Singularity Testnet, these are the proposals that were funded. Okay, so all of them too are, have the links to their various Ideascale proposals. So you can just click on any of them, and then it will take you straight to Ideascale. I think it will take a while for the quality to actually load because of one or two things. Yeah, so that is how it is arranged. It is arranged in such a way that you get to view all the funded proposals first before you get to the other results, those who couldn't get the funding and why they couldn't get the funding, all of this, So if you take first proposal, for instance, NuNet had 199.7 million votes as yes, and then it had 1.1 million votes as no. Okay, so what happens is that 1.1 million will be deducted from the 199, and then the result is 198 million. Okay, and then the next vote or the next fund or the next proposal had 93 million, which means that the very first one is actually voted for and then funded. The second one is also funded through to the last one, which had 28 million also funded. You understand? There are some dynamics of how this actually works. I think I will take the time. In another workshop, I will explain exactly how the voting is and then what the results actually looks like. Okay, so let's go back to, I hope that answers your question, please.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you too.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, please. Sorry, some of us we happen to join late.
Late,
Yes.
yeah. That's
But
true.
what happened is that we try to look at as a beginner. I want to get into the Ideascale. I want to register as a community advisor. So I want to whether you can make the link available to us or the website available to us, so that when we get to the website, then we'll now look at where do we go. I know you started from there, but
yeah,
we join late. If you can please just do us a favor.
So I'll share the link. I'll share the link in the chat, and then this meeting is actually recorded. So once we are done, I'll share the link to the meeting, and then you can have a view, and then you can follow through from there.
Okay.
I hope that answers your question.
Yes.
Yeah. So the link is put in the chat. The link to the page is put in the chat. Yes, the link is put in the chat. And then community advisor role has not yet started. When we are about to start, if you have registered for the platform, you'll be sent a message. Anytime you log in, they will send you a message that, do you want to participate as a community advisor or something? You just select yes, and then you provide the wallet address, either NAMI, Uroi, or CC votes. You provide the wallet address, and then you save it, and then you're a community advisor from there, basically. And I'll be running a workshop on it as well to educate how you register and how you do the process and everything. So you just have to stay in touch. Yeah.
Okay. I will be grateful.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Any more questions, please? Any more questions? Any more questions? Should I take it that we don't have any questions to ask? You can just unmute yourself and then ask your question.
Yeah, hello, Nana Safo.
Yeah, hi.
All right, so thank you for the session. I see that there are some newbies who are here, especially on Saturday we had a summit, Cardano Blockchain Summit. Yeah, with young people involved, and I see some of them on the call. I would like to share on the timelines for the recent fan session, the timelines, submission dates, and all that, the deadlines, and also if you can throw more light on what is expected. On I know you mentioned about the challenges, but just to re-emphasize on the kind of ideas that they can put into the Ideascale, yeah, so that they'll be more abreast.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that. So first of all, do we have anybody here who is willing to put in a proposal for Fan 8? Either you are a fresher or you are, like for instance, if you're a fresher, because I understand those who are within the space already, they probably have their ways around it. But if you're a fresher or if you're a newbie, do you have any proposal that you want to share or you want to put in? If yes,
yes,
we are good. So WADA is actually running a proposal out. Okay, and myself, I am on a WhatsApp group. Link up, and then we'll discuss much physically because honestly now because there are languages define what you can put in Ideascale as a proposal for a particular fund cycle. Okay, so if you look at something like DAOs and integration, they're just asking what applications to provide the most value for end users in 2022. And that is not just that, you know, if you go into it, there are a lot of things that you need to actually read and understand before you get to determine whether your proposal fits in there or not, basically. Okay, so as I said earlier, there are a lot of things here that you need to actually read and understand. Okay, so once you understand all of this, you can determine whether your proposal actually fits in or not. And then I think for Fan 8, you know, there are not enough room for outreach events. There are not that much enough room for outreach events. But maybe Fan 9, we can have enough room for that. But as I said earlier, you know, if you have any proposal, you can just you know, link up and then we'll try and get things done. But as it stands now, we have just 2 days, 16 hours to submit your proposal. Okay, so if you have not even drafted it yet, you know, it will be a little bit difficult, but it can be done, provided you know, you have the ideas and you can narrate them very perfectly. You know, it can be done because you have 2 days, 16 hours to submit whatever proposal that it is that we have. Okay, so if you look at this challenge, for instance, these are the ideas people have actually submitted so far. And I know in the last 2 days, a lot will actually come here because people have a lot of, you know, application ideas that they want to put through. Okay, yes. So that is that on the proposals. You know, you hook up with us and then we'll figure a way around it. Yeah. I hope that answers questions. Any other question, please? Okay, so okay, so I just want to encourage and motivate everybody. You know, this is a new thing. Maybe this might be new to you. It is not difficult to understand. It is very easy. You know, it's all about reading. You're good to go. And then try and join the Telegram channel as well. You know, try and read when updates are being posted. You know, get informed, and then you are good to go. All right. And if you have any ideas that you think you may want to submit to Project Catalyst, myself, I am on the WhatsApp group. I think we have Mustafa is also here. Emilia Safo is here. Christopher is here.
Hello.
Hi.
Please, can you put the Telegram page, please?
Yes. Let me just. I think I'll have to go to Telegram before. But you know, if you let me just go to landing page. I think when you are able to register successfully, okay, down here, if you just click on this, you should be able to join the Telegram channel. But however, I'll paste the link or I'll put the link in the WhatsApp group. Are you on the WhatsApp group?
No, please. I was included by
Okay. All right. Then let me try and see if I can post it. Okay. So, you know, from here, you can start making money. It is not a promise, but, you know, if you're able to deliver and deliver well, you know, you can start making money from here. And this money is not just any money, it's a cryptocurrency, which has a very good project behind it. So maybe if you're able to hold on to it, 5, 10, 15 years to come, you may be one of the people driving Benz around. Not a promise though. Yeah, so I've put the link in the chat. You can take it from there. Any more questions, please? George, do you have a question? It looks like your microphone is unmuted.
No, please.
Okay, thanks. All right.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
When you're done with the meeting, you probably have a question or something. How do you contact me?
I can barely hear you. Just like that.
Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
Yeah, we
me?
can. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I'm saying if we are done with everything and I want to contact you concerning a certain question, how do I do that? How do I contact you?
Okay, I'll put my email in the chat, and then you can send me a mail. Then we can take it from there.
All right, sure.
That is cool. Yeah. Okay. So. WhatsApp. There you go. So you have my WhatsApp and my email. You can send me message, and I will gladly respond to you. Okay. Any last questions? Any last comments? And then we wrap up. Okay, so I'll take that as none. Yeah, so let me just thank everybody for having the time to join this particular workshop. And as I said earlier, I'll be running series of workshops, through Fan 8. This is just the very first one, and then I'll be doing the second one. I'll actually send the timeline to the group, to the WhatsApp group. If you're not on WhatsApp or you're not in the WhatsApp group, you can just take my number, send a message there, and then I will gladly add you to the WhatsApp group so that if I communicate anything, you get the information and you follow through from there. Yeah. So thanks everybody for showing up, and then see you next time.
Okay, thank you too.
Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. We appreciate it.